What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today Anime Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the main character is an overpowered swordsman. If you do like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget that in the description of this video there's a link to Anime Sensei's Patreon, his Discord server, and his Instagram account so you can further support him. Anyways guys, let's start this video. And starting off this list at number 10, a young priestess is forced to watch as a group of evil ninja burn her temple to the ground and slaughter the people within, leaving her no choice but to flee into the forest to escape the same fate. By chance, she stumbles upon a masterless ninja from the Ego School. These two travel to ask a guy for help. The protagonist possesses a strange and devastating power that is revealed, and the guy readily agrees to help her, gathering 10 brave warriors to her side. And coming in at number 9, set in a world where witches run havoc, the military decides to shift from using swords to utilizing guns to neutralize magic threats. The Anti-Magic Academy is an institution which specializes in training witch hunters. There's a person, however, who can't use guns and continues to fight with a sword, who is later relegated to the 35th Test Platoon, a motley group who can't cooperate. One day an elite pistol master who is forced into demotion joins the platoon. Will they be able to gather their strengths and work together? And coming in at number 8, Invertia, an unprecedented disaster that struck the world during the 20th century. Because of this disaster, numerous cities around the world were destroyed. However, within the meteor, an unknown element called mana was discovered, which allowed human technology to make rapid strides. This also gave rise to new species of humans born with unique skills, the Star Pulse generation. The setting for the world's greatest comprehensive battle spectacle, the Festas, is an academy city above the water surrounded by 6 academies called Rika, also commonly known as Asterisk. And coming in at number 7, about 30 years prior to the start of the main story, a number of selected people from Earth were summoned to other worlds with only about half of them being able to return. One of these young people chosen was sent to defeat the Dark Lord, which he did. Before returning to his original world, however, some of these successful chosen ones brought back little trinkets as souvenirs. Akatsuki, on the other hand, went a different route. He brought back the defeated Lord's daughter, who is now posing as his long-lost sister. And coming in at number 6, the Holy Grail is a powerful ancient relic capable of granting any wish the beholder desires. In order to obtain this power, various magi known as masters summon legendary heroic spirits called servants to fight for them in a destructive battle royale, the Holy Grail War. Only the last master-servant pair standing may claim the Grail for themselves. Yet the third war ended inconclusively, as the Grail mysteriously disappeared following the conflict. Many years later, the Magi clan announces its possession of the Holy Grail and intends to leave the Mages Association. In response, the association sends 50 elite Magi to retrieve the Grail. However, all but one are killed by an unknown servant. The lone survivor is used as a messenger to convey the clan's declaration of war on the association. As there are only 2 parties involved in the conflict, the Holy Grail War takes an unusual form. The clan and the Mages Association will each deploy 7 master-servant pairs, and the side that loses all its members first will forfeit the artifact. As the 14 masters summon their servants and assemble on the battlefield, the magical world shivers in anticipation with the rise of the Great Holy Grail War. And coming in at number 5, it's self-absorbed mage in a world of wands, cloaks, and royalty. Although she studies at Tristan Academy, a prestigious school for magicians, she also has a major problem. She is unable to cast magic properly, earning her an embarrassing nickname from her classmates. When the first-year students are required to perform a summoning ritual, her summoning results in a catastrophic explosion. Everyone deems this to be yet another failure, but when the smoke clears, a boy appears. Now her familiar is treated as a slave, forced to clean her clothes and eat off the ground, but when an unfamiliar brand is found etched on his hand from the summoning ritual, it is believed to be the mark of a powerful familiar. And coming in at number 4, in the near future, a virtual reality multiplayer online game called Sword Art Online has been released where players control their avatars with their bodies using a piece of technology called nerve gear. One day, players discover they cannot log out, as the game creator is holding them captive unless they reach the 100th floor of the game's tower and defeat the final boss. However, if they die in the game, they die in real life. Their struggle for survival starts now. And coming at number 3, there exist few humans in this world with the ability to manipulate their souls to form powerful weapons, dubbed as Blazers. These people study and train at a prestigious academy to become Mage Knights. Among the students is a so-called failure, who is the sole F-rated Blazer. However, when the worst student in the academy sees an A-ranked Blazer, who also happens to be a princess naked, she challenges him to a duel with dire stakes. The loser becomes a slave for the winner. There's no possible way she can lose, right? And coming in at number 2, Night Raid is the covert assassination branch of the Revolutionary Army, an uprising assembled to overthrow the Prime Minister, whose avarice and greed for power has led him to take advantage of the Child Emperor's inexperience. Without a strong and benevolent leader, the rest of the nation is left to drown in poverty, strife, and ruin. Though the Night Raid members are all experienced killers, they understand that taking lives is far from commendable and they will likely face retribution as they mercilessly eliminate anyone who stands in the revolution's way. This merry band of assassins' newest member is a naive boy from a remote village who had embarked on a journey to help his impoverished hometown, and was won over by not only the Night Raid's ideals, but also their resolve. And coming in at first place, in times of need, if you look in the right place you may just see a strange telephone number scrawled in red. If you call this number, you will hear a young man introduce himself as a Yato god. He is a minor deity and a self-proclaimed delivery god, who dreams of having millions of worshippers. Without a single shrine dedicated to his name, however, his goals are far from being realized. He spends his days doing odd jobs for 5 yen apiece, until his weapon partner becomes fed up with her useless master and deserts him. Just as things seem looking grim for the god, his fortune changes when a middle school girl supposedly saves him from a car accident, taking the hit for him. Remarkably, she survives, but the event has caused her soul to become loose and hence able to leave her body. She demands that he return her to normal, but upon learning that he needs a new partner to do so, she reluctantly agrees to help him find a new one, and with her help, his luck may finally be turning around. Alright everyone, thanks for watching today's top 10. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch the next top 10 video. 少女もちゃんとしないと